Hey, Bob, you're watching Dolly Vision.
The evidence seems to indicate that you're watching Dolly Vision.
What is up, YouTube? It is Dolly back in the house. Well, technically, I'm not in my house. I'm in a hotel room in Kentucky. All right. The home of the Kentucky Derby, apparently. So it is crazy busy in this town I'm in. I guess it's like a college town. There's a game going on this weekend. There's some horse racing or something that's going on this weekend. There's horror conventions going on this weekend. So it is just extremely busy. It took me forever to find a hotel. Okay. So I eventually found a hotel because I didn't want to stay in a crack shack. So I found a decent hotel where the room's clean. It ain't too bad. So I just want to let everybody know I'm not going to be here too long tonight, but I wanted to go over some of the stuff in the Jake Emmanuel Haro case, okay, which is good news today, but we kind of knew anyway. And I don't really even know if it's good news, but we're going to discuss it for a minute. But first, I'm going to need you to leave your DNA all over the like button, okay? Like it up, love it up, share it with your grannies, everybody, and also, if you haven't subbed up yet, sub up the channel. Help us hit 82,000 people, okay? I know there's been a lot of hate going on out there in the world, but we don't care. We don't care. We're going for our goal no matter what. Dolly Vision, unstoppable, okay? Unstoppable. And it's only we just getting warmed up, okay? So if people are hating on Dolly Vision now, they're really going to be hating soon. So Jake Haro took a plea deal today and pled guilty to second-degree murder of Emmanuel Haro. So now we know for a fact that the child is deceased. Now, as far as Rebecca, she hasn't pled out to anything yet. But, in jail, she was still on that stand by my man type of stuff. Dolly did a black light when you and see how clean the room is. Well, I'm scared to do that. Okay. I'm scared to do that. I mean, it ain't the Hilton, right? It ain't the Hilton. So I don't know if I want to go around here I'll be sleeping on the floor. Rest in peace to a baby Emmanuel Haro. When we start a case, we cover it to the very end. We don't cut corners or slack. He has sentencing December 2nd, 3rd. I may go out. Well, I don't know. I don't know because we still have Portland coming up after this, right? So I'm taking my little vacation now, which is Dolly Horror Convention action type stuff, right? Here hanging out in Kentucky, staring at my walls in the hotel room. They got nice walls though. But just staring at the walls. But I'm going to have some fun tomorrow because the horror convention kicks off tomorrow. I got in town a little early because I didn't want to miss anything. There's like a lot of seminars and different celebrity speakers. So I just wanted to catch it all because, guys, I'm a big super horror movie fan. So I don't know if I'm going to be in Cali for the Haro case. Now, I said I was going to be, but I don't know with so much going on. And it'd be weird to fly to the West Coast, fly back, and then fly back to the West Coast. That's a lot of money to do something like that, right? Because I don't even really have all the money yet to get to Portland. Well, I got the money to get there. I just ain't got money for them expensive-ass hotel rooms there yet. It'd be great if I knew somebody in Portland, but I don't. So I'm still going to, when I get back, I may do a little crowdfunding for the Portland trip so I have a place to stay that ain't a shithole because I don't want to stay in a shithole. It's just I learned my lesson about doing things like that. But like I said, Rebecca is kind of standing by her man. She stuck with the story that the baby's been kidnapped. But Jake, on the other hand, has done plea deal to second-degree murder. And now listen, is this a good thing or is this a bad thing? I would say, hey, this is a bad thing because he should be in first-degree murder. He should never have a chance of ever getting out of prison. Why these people make deals with the devil? Whole California easy on crime. He done basically unalived one baby. Dolly, I live close to Portland. Okay, cool. But do you live in striking distance of Portland? And I don't really like to stay with people because then, how the internet is. The internet accused me of sleeping with everybody. I'm just sleeping with this person, that person, this person, that person. Like it's insane. Okay, it's just insane. So if I get around anybody, if I just say hello to you, the internet's going to think we're sleeping together. That's just, it's crazy. And people, they pick and choose what they want to believe up here on the internet, and it just makes my life difficult, right? Having to defend myself against things I didn't do. So I try not to stay with people. I got to be weary of people when I meet them because some of these people are like, they'll say some of the craziest things to get a little bit of attention. And I didn't really know that people needed attention that bad, right? Like, here, shit, I give you a hug. But then if I do that, I slept with you and your cousin and your friends. And, it's weird, like, why people do, anything to get a little bit of attention off of somebody, but it don't matter how much it hurts that person. You know what I'm saying? Well, it don't really hurt me, but I don't like having to defend myself when people say, hey, did you do this? Did you do this? I just don't like doing it. You know what I'm saying? So if it say some nice person offers Dolly, you can step out, unless it's a man, and then shit, most of the people here be saying I was sleeping with the dude, right? You know what I'm saying? So, and then like I said, people pick and choose what they want to believe on the internet. So I just kind of I'm on my own, which it makes it difficult because if I could couch surf, oh man, it would save me so much money, but it is what it is. I try not to pay too much mind to it, right? And, there's a lot of people up here, they know they can't affect Dolly. When they say things about me, it don't bother me. I'm just like, F you, right? But then they start to attack PJ, right? And then, women are a little more sensitive than men, right? So, and I don't like that stuff because that is my old lady, and I don't like to see her upset about things. And these people know that they can go at PJ and they really can't go at me because, me, I don't pay it much mind. I don't care what the hell you say, and one, if you a man on the internet and you do drama, you's a bitch. Okay. If you a man drama channel use a bitch. So, that's how I look at it. I mean, I don't like women doing drama, but when men do it, oh my God, that's a whole special kind of bitch, right? So I don't do those things. I avoid it. And so they know they can't phase Dolly, right? You can say, I don't give a fuck what you say. It, I don't even think about it. I'm too busy doing me. But like I said, I don't like that stuff because it upsets PJ, right? And so that's why I can't. I have to have a hotel, like, because it is, because people spread these horrible lies, and it's just worse. Why people do that? Um, Clutch these nuts 2.0. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's how we talk about man law and man cards. Well, there ain't nothing manly about that shit, right? It ain't nothing manly about attacking a woman, just constantly dramatizing something. That ain't manly. That ain't manly. But Jake Haro, second degree murder. He's probably going to get life with the possibility of parole. That's what I don't like. I don't like it. And I still don't know what they're going to do with Rebecca Haro yet, because we know she knew what was going on, right? She knew exactly what was going on. And she's not going to serve any. If she does, it'd probably be very little time, because he's pretty much confessed up to it. Because I thought he was going to pretty much blame Rebecca. Dolly, she is not your old lady. She is your girlfriend. I just don't like when guys say that. The old lady? Well, she's my better half. How about that? That sound better? Got a better ring to it? My better half? Because Dolly's an idiot. So she's the one that keeps all my stuff together. So like I said, it don't upset me when you attack me, but going after, somebody else because you can't get at me, that's terrible. That's just absolutely terrible. And men shouldn't be talking to women all kind of crazy, and men shouldn't be acting like women. I mean, that's what's wrong with society today. That's what we're seeing in Portland, Oregon is a bunch of men that don't know they're men. Okay. I think that's a problem in 2025 when dudes don't know they're dudes. All right. It's like, it is what it is. But there's some horrible people out here in this world. And one day, it ain't my place to judge you, but you will be judged for your horrible actions and how you act towards people in this world. Um, as I get older, I realize those things. Like I said, I'm not a saint and I don't claim to be a saint, but I try to be a better person a little bit each day. And over these years, I've changed a lot. Even when I go back and watch myself, I'm like, man, I done turned into a big ass softy, but still a man. Okay. I still do man shit and act like a dude. Right. So even more. Right. Because when I first came up here, I didn't know you, but now these days I do. Amen to that, Dolly. Um, so I don't like to see, like, everybody is a victim on the internet. Okay. All these people are, every time they want to cry about something, it's, I'm a victim. Oh, me. Oh, whoa, me. Whoa, me. Right? Like, shut up. All right? Put on your big boy britches and shut the fuck up. Like, good Lord. Like, what is wrong with people being, listen, I ain't talking about ladies. I ain't talking about, when I say this bitch word, I'm talking about dudes. Right? Stop being a bitch. So, don't do that. Don't do that. It's horrible. It's super horrible. Right? Women, y'all are allowed to do that because y'all women. There's certain qualities that women have, right? And there's certain qualities that men have. And men shouldn't be doing that. It just, you shouldn't. It's man law, right? Dolly, we don't worry about you until I start. Dolly, we don't worry about you until I start wearing tutus. What the hell does that mean, Patricia? You done lost me on that one. I don't have no clue what you're talking about. But I've had a long trip, guys. I got up early this morning. We were at the airport at like 3 something in the morning. Uber driver was a pretty cool dude. We talked about, chasing your dreams and stuff like that. Then I got on a plane, and the good thing was, so I had a seat and it was 3 rows. Nobody sat in it. So I had the whole thing to myself. So from Virginia to Atlanta, I slept. Okay. So then I get on the plane in Atlanta, and I'm in the very back of the plane, and there's nobody in my row again. And I'm in a 2-seater row. And the lady steward said, you're back here with me. You're almost in the jumper seat, is what she said. She said, but let me tell you this. This is the safest place on the plane, because if the plane goes down, it's going down nose first, and we in the back. Right? So the stewardess was really cool. So, but she was like, if you want more room, you can move over to the next set of seats, which was a row of 3. So I was able to stretch out on both airplanes, like all the leg room I needed. I was kicked back, like watching a movie. I was watching, I fell asleep. I forget what the hell I was watching. The Robot Girl, Megan 2. I think that's what it was. I was watching Megan 2, and then I fell asleep. But I made it Kentucky safe. It took me all day to find a hotel because everything here is sold out because of everything that's going on. But tomorrow's the convention. I'll be streaming live from the convention with you guys, and I hope to see some of you in the chat room. But I am going to get out of here, get me some sleep. You guys be good, stay blessed. And I'm pissed off about this Jake stuff. It don't sit well with me. And when I get a little more time to talk about it with you guys, I will. I hope they throw the book at Rebecca too. At first I thought, she's an abused woman, and I know she is, but she had every opportunity to tell, and she didn't. So in the comment box down below, let me know, how should we punish Rebecca Haro? We know Jake's probably going to prison for life with the possibility of parole, so he may be out one day. Is there really justice for little Emmanuel Haro? I don't think so. And I think you ask any of the people that were out there at that house, or anybody that's been fighting for that little boy, they would tell you hell to the nah, nah, nah. All right. Don't forget, check out Dolly merch store, buydollysoap.com. Helps keep Dolly alive. Thank you guys for your donations and the likes and everything you do for the channel. And remember this, if nobody else does, Dolly loves you. Peace.